This book is a history of the reigns of James VI and first and of Charles I from 1567 up until the origins of the English Civil War in 1642. It's James VI of Scotland who unites the crowns when he becomes King of England in 1603, and he also becomes King of Ireland at the same time. And at the time there's great optimism for this new monarchy. Francis Bacon said the foundations have been laid for the greatest monarchy on earth. But things don't go as smoothly as expected. There are problems in England, there are financial problems, there are religious problems and political tensions. This is complicated by having to rule Scotland and Ireland with their different political setups and their different religious cultures and ecclesiastical establishments. Now James I just about gets by, but he does have problems during his reign. Charles I has trouble, and ultimately all three of his kingdoms are going to rise in rebellion against him. First the Scots, the Covenanters' rebellion that starts in 1638, and then there are two wars against England in 1639-40. Then the Irish rise up in a bloody rebellion in 1641, and then ultimately England is to rise in rebellion in 1642, and that's the start of the Civil War. So the book is really trying to explain why things go wrong. How to explain the problems the Stuarts faced, and why is it impossible for them to manage this complicated and troublesome inheritance without ultimately having to have recourse to arms. Are we dealing with royal failings, personal failings? Are we dealing with problems with royal personality? Maybe Charles I wasn't up to the job. Are we dealing with longer term structural problems, which meant that this inheritance was ultimately unmanageable, and no king, whatever they tried to do, would be able to really resolve the problems in an effective manner?